Hey everyone, Nick here with IGN at Gamescom 2026, and I just got finished playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 on the Nintendo Switch 2. And if you're hoping that this is a repeat of Elden Ring last year where the game just didn't run that well, I've got some bad news for you because it runs great. All right, let's talk about performance. I got to play a match of multiplayer and the frame rate is surprisingly solid, which it should be, you would hope so. It is Call of Duty. It runs at a pretty solid 60 FPS and I never noticed any slowdown or anything, even in the more intense moments. When there's a big firefight, there are multiple people going on, a helicopter that kept killing me, wasn't my fault. The one problem is that the game just kind of looked a little muddy, and there were a few times that I just could not see any of my enemies. They were kind of blended in the background. They're a little muddy, a little mushy. You really have to get used to using that mini map on the top of the screen. But other than that, the game looked really good. Now the textures, you know, it's a Switch 2 at the end of the day. You're not going to get 4K. You're not going to get this like incredible, you know, ray tracing performance that you might get on a PS5 Pro or a PC, but it does look good. We did not get to play it on handheld though, and I'm sure like all the other really big AAA ports on the Switch 2, it's gonna kill your battery. But I did get to play it docked and it was good. It seems like they might be doing some background processing, most likely DLSS since most games on the Switch 2 have that. And it did, you know, it looked like a 1080p game on the Switch 2. Like Resident Evil looked great, Pragmata looked great, Assassin's Creed has looked good. Call of Duty now gets to join that. When it comes to controlling the game, I got to play it on a Switch 2 Pro controller. I really wish I got to see it with the Joy-Cons in a mouse mode, but that's kind of what you expect when you're at something like this. If you had everyone using a mouse, it would be, you know, chaos. The game felt tight, it felt responsive. There was no auto aim or anything like that with it, which was really nice. It just felt like a really rock solid port. If you can get over the visuals, which once again, it's the Switch 2, it's not, you know, the greatest handheld in the world, it's surprisingly fun. Now to go to Modern Warfare 4, if you haven't played it in any of the early demos or any of the betas or anything like that, this is Modern Warfare gaming at its purest. It is, the combat's really fast, the maps are super fun, you move around. Sometimes I got stuck on a few walls. That Pro Controller is a little bit too like lenient with getting me stuck on walls so I can peek around and stuff, but other than that, it was super fun. I got a lot of kill streaks, you know, lots of drones, never got the helicopter, but it was just the kind of game that you want. I've been waiting for a good rock solid portable Call of Duty since Black Ops Declassified dropped on the Vita, you know, ages ago, and this is finally it. If you've wanted a Call of Duty that you can play on the go, that isn't just a mobile port, it isn't just your cell phone game, this might be it. There was nothing super new outside of just movement feeling tighter and better. If you love Call of Duty and you're a Modern Warfare purist like I am from way back in the day, you're gonna love Modern Warfare 4. There's like less gadgets, there's less like weird stuff going on, and it's just 1v1 like firefights, controlling lanes, doing everything fun, getting kill streaks. It was surprisingly really fun, and I think this is a game that's gonna do really well in Switch 2 because if I can just take it wherever I go, play the game, have fun, it runs super well. Hopefully it doesn't kill my battery, which, you know, I mean, it's a Switch 2, so it'll kill your battery. I think this is a solid port, and I am pleasantly surprised, and I think a lot of you are gonna be as well. This is a great port, and it's awesome for people to have the Switch 2. If that's your only option, you're not gonna miss out on Call of Duty this year, so that's super rad. It's just a rock solid port, and it's another notch in Nintendo's belt on just having like a really good AAA port coming to their system. Obviously, your graphics are not going to look as good. Your gameplay, you're going to need some adjustment just because you can't just see someone super far away. You're going to have to like really pay attention to the game here. But other than that, it's as far as ports go, as far as Nintendo ports, Switch 2 ports, stuff like that, this is really, really good and definitely worth the price of admission if you only have a Switch 2. Now, if you can play it on other consoles or PC, I would definitely recommend that because that's just the best experience. But if you're like me, you want to play on the go, you don't really like sitting at a desk to play games all day, you kind of want to lean back on the couch and do this, this might be the perfect way to get back into Call of Duty or to continue playing Call of Duty. What I want to see though is that I want to see more multiplayer modes. I want to see some of the bigger modes that have, we're only playing with 12 people. I would love to see, does it support 32? Does it support 64? Are we going to get a battle royale? Are we gonna get Warzone on this thing? Single player, I really wanna see it because single player, I'm a Call of Duty purist. I love single player games. I really wanna know, is that gonna hit 60 or is it gonna be at 30 and it's gonna look cinematic? You know, there's just so much that I want to see, but as a first impression for this new Call of Duty game on the Switch 2, I am extremely surprised and I am really, really happy. If you couldn't tell, hopefully it's the same for you. And that's it for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 on the Switch 2. That's a whole lot of numbers for one sentence. I'm Nick. I'm gonna be checking out a bunch of stuff at Gamescom, Star Wars Galactic Racer, Clutch, probably No Law, and yeah, there's tons of stuff. Stay here for everything Switch 2, Gamescom, Call of Duty. Keep it locked here at IGN.